Hello, I'm Janice 𝐉𝐚𝐬𝐿, the Director of Infrastructure and Operations at the National Institute for Ocean Research, INPO, a federally funded research organization linked to the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation in Brazil, MCTI. This is my office, the ocean. Currently, my activities are focused on reducing knowledge gaps about the oceans by strengthening research infrastructure and better positioning Brazil in global efforts to protect and sustainably use marine resources, as well as improving coastal resilience that are essential for our blue economy. But before all, let me brief you on my career as a woman scientist. I have held several positions in marine and Antarctic sciences in Brazil and abroad for more than 40 years now. I have served as the National Coordinator for Sea Antarctica at the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, on which occasion INPO has been conceived. During that same period of time, I have worked on the acquisition process of the research vessel 𝐉𝐚𝐧𝐢𝐜𝐞 𝐓𝐫𝐾 that resulted from a public-private partnership between the Ministry of Defense via the Brazilian Navy, Petrobras, the oil company in Brazil, the Geological Service, and MCTI. This vessel brought advanced technology in marine scientific experimentation, leading the way to some studies such as deep sea research in the South Atlantic. On my international portfolio, I have served as Vice President of the Intergovernmental Committee for the Global Ocean Observing System, GOOS, and shortly after that, I have been designated by the government of Brazil to spend some years at the GOOS Project Office in IOC headquarters. Back to Brazil, I have run the IOC GOOS Regional Office for almost 10 years and have also led the National Committee for GOOS, on which occasion we have set up one of the most long-standing ocean observing programs in tropical and South Atlantic, together with France and the USA. That's the Pirata Project. More recently, I was involved in the process of Oceans 20, now a permanent engagement group under the G20 Social. And I'm also engaged in the Ocean 20 Advisory Board, now under the leadership of South Africa. But so much of myself. Let's focus on the problem ahead of us or behind us. The oceans are the Earth's largest carbon sink, absorbing a great portion of the CO2 and the heat we emit. However, this absorption comes with consequences. Increased carbon dioxide levels lower the pH of our oceans, leading to ocean acidification that in turn threatens marine ecosystems. That said, the role of the ocean goes beyond climate regulation. Coastal ecosystems like mangroves, coral reefs, and others act as natural barriers, and they represent our first line of defense against the impacts of climate change. Therefore, those vital ecosystems can enhance our resilience to climate impacts. Communities that prioritize nature-based solutions acquire better defenses and adapt more successfully to the expected changes ahead. So there's no doubt on the importance of ocean studies to reaching the targets as contained in SDG 14. Of the 10 existing targets under SDG, I would think that our job at INPO tackles directly the ones that relate to protecting and restoring ecosystems, reducing ocean acidification, preserving coastal and marine areas, increasing the economic benefits from sustainable use of marine resources, and mostly increasing scientific knowledge, improving research and technology for ocean health. The third United Nations Conference on the Oceans is a huge step forward in recognizing the central role of the ocean in global climate and economic stability. By protecting our oceans, we are investing in a more resilient and sustainable future for all. We learn at school that we have 5 oceans in our planet. But in fact, if you look closely, you can see that it's just indeed one ocean that bathes all continents. And finally, women play a key role in coastal communities and ocean-related industries, but their contributions are sometimes overlooked. By integrating women's leadership in ocean governance, we can truly drive progress in ocean health and the blue economy. Let's make that call to our leaders in NACE. Let's continue to explore, understand, and protect the vast and vital world beneath the waves. Women at the helm,